Good evening. Politics is a dirty business. It always has been, and I guess to some extent it always will be. And the whipping system is very much a part of that culture in Westminster. Indeed, Enoch Powell once famously said in the early 70s that the whips are a necessary part of modern-day 20th century civilization, just like the sewers. So pressure, to some extent, has always been put on MPs of the Labour or Conservative Party to kind of, come on, there's a good chap, toe the party line. But today, there have been one or two very serious accusations made. Accusations against the Johnson government machine. So serious that the Speaker of the House has intervened. And we'll go through all of that and you'll see exactly what's been going on. Are the Tory party becoming the nasty party again, as Theresa May once famously called them? Well, I tell you what, from personal experience, I think they're prepared to do pretty much anything to win. And I think in a democracy, there need to be some limits. In 2019, it was pretty clear, once Theresa May had been removed, and 5.5 million Brexit Party votes did rather help, but it became clear that they were the votes that the Conservatives needed, particularly in the red wall seats, to get over the line and win a majority. And the attempts that were made to try to stop people, and I'm talking about tax-paying citizens legally standing for public office, were receiving all sorts of phone calls telling them they shouldn't stand. They even had support from national newspapers. The Daily Mail, and I found this at the time quite extraordinary, running front pages, "Stand down, Nigel." Well, that's okay. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take that. I've had lots of front pages. But just have a look at what came next. A whole double-page spread inside the Daily Mail. And the message was very, very clear. Brexit Party candidates below are standing in key seats. Make your voice heard by sending them an email. And the emails, the individual personal emails of those Brexit Party candidates were sent out. Again, the cartoonish figure of me doesn't matter about me. I'm big enough and ugly enough to put up with that. But I can promise you, as a result of all of that, these people did receive emails. Thousands and thousands of emails, many of them highly abusive. And as a result, a lot of very good, decent citizens who wanted to participate in the open democratic process decided it was just all too much for them. I think that was wrong. I think it shows you what the Johnson machine is prepared to do. When, by the way, that technique didn't work, well, the next thing they did was to come to me and offer me a whole bunch of peerages. If we took a whole bunch of peerages, then that would be fine. We'd accept that and we'd stand down. But of course, I didn't do that either. So maybe, from my perspective, this is a little bit personal on behalf of hundreds of people who were putting themselves forward for public office. So I'm asking you, are the Tories the nasty party again, or is this just how politics works? Love to get your views. Farage at GBNews.uk.